Big Dave, and I want you to hear this. How many of you guys right now are sitting there going, man, I don't know what to do when I grow up, or I don't know where I'm going, or I feel lost. Or all of a sudden now, maybe you're 40 or 50 and you're like, man, things just don't make sense anymore. Maybe you're young. Right now, maybe you're young going, man, I just don't know what I want to be. Well, here's what we've lost. We've lost the ability to just pick something and find out if you like it or not. We've lost that drive, and I'm here to get you that drive back because it's not as hard as you think it is. Here's one simple way. Write down 5 things you like to do and you enjoy and make that what you want to do and pick one and start doing it. Doesn't sound that hard, does it? Let's go through this. But it is, because our minds and our society want to mess with us. So when you ask yourself, what the hell do I want to do with my life? Or maybe straight up, you're just lost. And maybe you're not in a whiny voice like I started. But the thing about it is, good. At least you're aware. That's step 1. The second part is do something about it. Feeling lost is a normal part of growth. It's not something that's unusual or weird. It's a normal part of growing. It makes you contemplate what's next. And here's the part that gets lost all the time. People are afraid, I'm not sure if I should do that. Do it. How else are you going to find out what your passion truly is? Maybe a year down the line, it doesn't work out. But everyone's going to look at that as, man, I failed. No, that's one step closer to where you actually need to be. Isn't that a different way to look at it? And it's the right way to look at it. And somehow throughout the last 40 years, 30 years, that's got all mixed up. We chase these dreams of others rather than our own. We chase what looks cool on the screen, on the internet, on the web, through all these apps. I laugh at myself because that shows my age of how I just said it. But you chase it rather than be it. Be authentically you, unapologetically. And the reason why that's important, outside if you're just a complete ass, is once you're you, that genuineness just comes out. Once you're not trying to be someone else or act like someone else, that genuine part of you just comes out. Even if it's that, I am a monotone person and this is how I talk. That's okay. Believe it or not, if you embrace yourself, people will accept it. It's when you're trying to be something you're not, it's where they don't. So why do you feel lost? How does it happen? Well, you grew up in a world screaming, pick a path or fail. And then a failure's got this terrible, terrible connotation to it. Failure? What's failure? One step closer to success. That's what failure is. We need to learn how to fail again. Failing is what makes us win. You tell me right now, someone with rags to riches that didn't fail over and over and over again. Tell me one. Not a one. We gotta get rid of this fear of failure. TikTok dreams and with zero guidance, right? So all of a sudden there's all these options and we have these TikTok dreams out there. Like, oh, I want to be this. I want to be an influencer. I want to do this. But yeah, there's no guidance as to how to really do it. There's no real path that anyone can sit there and lay out. Well, you can go pay them like $10,000. They'll tell you they can. You know what it is? It's just flat out you being you. That's how these guys made it. Them being them. So when you're freezing right now and you feel lost, don't embrace the lostness. Embrace that, all right, I'm aware I'm lost. What am I going to do next? Embrace that. You're not stupid for feeling lost. You're human. Now, here's the thing. Everyone wants to tell you that you're not lazy if you feel lost. I have an exception to this. I call bulletproof. You're not lazy if you are aware and you're actively working on fixing it. You're lazy if you just stick there. That is laziness. If you just stay there for 10 years or the rest of your life, that's laziness because you're afraid of failure. And I call that laziness. There was a guy I knew named Jake. I think he was around 28, something like that. And he was truly he was going nowhere. He's lost. And he told me the story that he was just up in the middle of the night scrolling and just feeling empty and lost. And I still remember the conversations we had. And I basically said, hey, you know what you should do is just next time you feel lost, grab a notebook and just write down the things you like doing. Like, what are your hobbies? Maybe it's hiking. Maybe it's fixing bikes. Maybe some sort of comedy at making people laugh. Maybe it's fishing. Maybe it's, painting, whatever it is. Well, the following weekend, he liked to do hiking, and he had a path of people, a group of people he was taking on a path. And instantly after, because it was one of the 5 things he wrote down was hiking, he instantly said, I'm going to start guiding people through the woods and do that. A month later, he's got a business going. And then now he's also repairing bikes. So not only is he taking people hiking, he's repairing bikes. What he did was simply this. He just wrote down what he liked to do and then figured out, is there a business here? Is he rich? But is he making it? Yeah. If you focus on this and focus on what you enjoy, which focus means you're not lazy. Lazy means you'd rather do something else than focus. That's where the aliveness and the enrichment comes in. Stop overthinking all this. You're sitting there going, I'm lost. And I feel like I'm empty inside. Just go list 3 to 5 things down that you enjoy doing. And if you don't have 3 to 5 things, start picking up hobbies. You'll find them. But sitting around and scrolling and sitting around and just watching TV isn't going to get you there. Learn to be active, and I guarantee you have things you're good at. You have things like, I know so many people that are amazing drawers that don't think they're good. I know so many people with amazing voices don't think they're good at it. I know all kinds of people who are so good at just talking, yet they don't think they're good. We're not perfect. We almost are all the time. So if we're not perfect, you're not perfect, everyone's not perfect. We're all on the same scale here. The only thing left is our heads messing with us as to what we want to go. Focus is your answer. Stop being lazy and focus on what's next. Take that chance. Now, I'm not saying be stupid and quit your job immediately. I'm not one of those guys. I say when it comes to the finances of your home, be smart about it. But there are things you can do where you can inch your way into success and then quit it. There's all kinds of answers. Or go find something else in the corporate world you like better if you're sitting there feeling lost. They're out there. It may take you a year, 2 years to find it. So what? If you're not actively moving forward, you're either staying the same or going backwards. And very rarely are we staying the same. All right. Just remember, you're not lost. You're just one focused decision away from being funneled. One simple decision. Go get after it. This is Big Dave. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all soon.